Ohio. And you're listening to Barbecue Central.
Start the game! Let's go!
We'll do it live. Okay. Well, do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
So to get that perfect barbecue, you use wood. Are you sure it's safe? Whatever. We put the lighter fluid on, strike the match, and... Oh! Should we call the fire department? That might be a good idea.
Good evening and welcome to the really big Barbecue Central show. This is the show that talks about all things that are important in the world of barbecue and grilling. The show originating from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame city, Bomb City, USA, Cleveland, Ohio, the barbecue capital of the North Coast. I'm your program host, Greg Rempe. Happy to have you aboard here on your Tuesday evenings, a live fire fun and frivolity show. If you'd like to get in contact with the show this evening, or you would like to follow the show during off-show hours, here's how you do all that.
You can get in touch with the show by sending an email to Greg at bbqcentralshow.com. Follow us on all the social media channels at BBQ Central Show. And be sure to subscribe to the show podcast feed on your favorite podcast platform.
Anything else you want to find out about the show can be found at the main website, thebbqcentralshow.com. And here's what's happening. In case you didn't get the newsletter, coming up in about 12 minutes from now, he has been a guest a number of times on the show this year and a few times in years past. You might recognize him from Barbecue Showdown, the original series, as the runner-up. And a guy who's going everywhere and cooking everywhere, Rasheed Philips, Philips Barbeque Co. will be joining us for the first segment tonight, and we'll be talking about last-minute Thanksgiving shenanigans and tomfoolery. We'll be doing hot take alerts, and then we'll close with Rasheed, and then we will welcome in a former Tennessee embedded correspondent of the show and a man who has challenged me this very evening to a theme song contest. Steve, not to be outdone by anything I do, I start an internet barbecue show. Steve starts an internet barbecue show. Somebody makes a AI-based theme song for the Barbecue Central show. I think Steve goes out and makes an AI-themed, AI-generated theme song for his show, Owl's Nest BBQ. And tonight we will play them independently of each other, and we will ask the good fans of this show, who has the better theme song for their show? Get in the Smoke, or whatever the song title of Steve Ray's song is. I don't know. It's probably not very good. I haven't even listened to it. I will be listening to it for the very first time along with you this evening, unless you're a follower of Steve Ray, and I'm sure he's posted about it. I'm sure he's made it his lead-in music to whenever he does his show. If that's even still a thing, I don't know. But we will have a contest as we wrap up the first hour, and then we will move to the second hour. And it can't be any more fun as we lead into the Thanksgiving Day holiday. Fourth Tuesday of the month can only mean this. Four Horsemen? Good guess. No, the embedded correspondent. A star-studded cast of characters will rejoin me once again. We will have 100% assurity statements. Did I just say questions? I said embedded correspondence. We have a litany of 100% assurity statements tonight. Some of them are Thanksgiving-based. Some of them are competition cooking-based. Some of them have nothing to do with anything food-related. And, of course, you know how we're going to end it tonight. And it's anybody's guess. I said at the end of last month's Embedded Correspondent, please, everybody, come to the table and say yes, because I guarantee that I will have used the Jess Pryles everyday carry steak knife. Will my hypocrisy yet unveil a whole new level of itself as we work towards the end of the show tonight? Or will indeed my hypocrisy know some limits and I will have used the everyday carry steak knife? And that's not even the would you rather YouTube poll question of the week. I'm just teasing it as we get ready to start the show here tonight. So that's how the show lays out here this evening. Rasheed Philips of Philips Barbeque Co. shortly. Steve Ray after him. And in the second hour, the Embedded Correspondence. Plus your feedback and your text messages and all that fun stuff as you see fit leading into the Thanksgiving holiday. Don't forget you can follow me socially, Instagram, the Twitter, TikToks, the Snappy Snaps, and the LinkedIns, all with the handle at BBQ Central Show. Of course, we say good evening to those of you watching tonight through one of our video streaming platforms. Facebook.com/BBQ Central Show is a place you can go to watch, or you can watch on YouTube, which is youtube.com/@BBQ Central Show. And we are asking everybody this, the aforementioned Would You Rather YouTube poll question of the week, including all guests, which will be asked tonight as well. Would you rather face a fork in the road or be forced to pick between three doors? Not a lot of context here. For me, fork in the road takes it, and holy free holy, if I can say that, right off the rip, we are deadlocked at 50-50. 50-50. 50% of you are saying you want the fork in the road with me, and 50% of you are saying you would rather choose between three doors. That's 50-50, or as my friend Crackhead Bob would say, 50-50. I can't wait. Never have we had a 50-50, or should I say 50-50, right off the rip. Usually it's one way or the other, and by a long shot typically. But right off the rip, here we are at a deadlock, a stalemate. Very exciting. Very exciting. So let's go ahead. Results of the poll question from last week. Would you rather wear a monitor that beeps when you're lying or you're attracted to someone? It ended 50-50. Wow. So let's start here tonight. And we have some large positive feedback for our guest in the second hour, Todd Bullock, Hey Grill Hey. And many of you said you've done a lot of research, a lot of deep diving through the internet, the Googles, Yahoo, Hey Jeeves, Ask Jeeves, whatever it was, Firefox, Microsoft Edge was in on that too. Search engines abound. Trying to find the singular story of Todd Bullock of Hey Grill Hey. Indeed, you said no, there was nothing that really documents his side of the story. A lot of it is just Susie, and if Susie isn't doing a ton of podcasts, doing the whole retrospective like we've done with her in the past. And I thought it was going to be incredibly important to get Todd's, not side of the story, but the way Todd saw it as it was unfolding, since we had never done it as a joint effort with Susie all these years, since Todd and Susie have been quarterly guests. And since Susie was unavailable last Tuesday, I said, Todd, would you consider sitting in? Almost like when Rochelle Reed sat in for Malcolm that one time. And let's get the Todd Bullock side, the run-up of Hey Grill Hey, and then when you leave your job and you and Susie are now doing Hey Grill Hey as your full-time job and built it into a juggernaut. It's got to be one of the most financially successful online ventures in live fire without even batting an eyelash. One of probably only a real handful that can sustain a multi-million-dollar top line. So congratulations to Todd. Thanks for all the feedback. And by the way, David Ewell sent an email in from a couple weeks ago. He said, Greg, listening to you and Robert Moss, technically Virginia does have a 3-star Michelin location. It just happens to be listed as part of the Metropolitan D.C. Guide. The Inn at Little Washington has been 3 stars for a while now. Just saying. Love the show, and thanks for the cigars. Regards, David. But David, wait! I sent that along to our friend Robert Moss, where you were trying to prove me and him wrong, and he quickly sent back. As soon as I turned that email to Robert F. Moss, he sent back an email within 24 hours with a link showing that the Inn at Little Washington had been demoted to 2 stars. Get that weak stuff out of here. So, David, maybe next time before you try and spank Robert F. Moss, dare I say Dr. Robert F. Moss on the hiney with a little, you might know something a little more than he does, do a little more research on the Michelin Star Guide, because they were dropped to 2 stars. I'm not saying it's a contest of who's right or who's wrong, but Robert Moss is right. And that's why he's on the show once a month, teaching us about culinary, the history of barbecue, and things that were crazy, like when people in Cincinnati were dumping tons and tons of ribs into the Ohio River, which still might be the most scandalous thing I've learned all year. It might be all year the most heinous thing I've ever heard in my life, uttered on this show in 2025. Tons and tons of ribs being dumped in the Ohio River by people from Cincinnati, no less. How dare you? Gang, are you looking for more smoke flavor out of your pellet grill? Yes, of course you are, because let's be honest, sometimes it can taste more like a fancy oven. You think, or do you want that stick burner flavor? Yeah. You want not the stick burner work? Yes. Unless you enjoy tending a fire all day long, smelling like a campfire for nothing short of a week. Hey, look no further than the smoking pecan pellets. Smoking pecan pellets are made out of 100% pecan shells. That's right. Nothing but pecan shells. No filler, no binder, no artificial flavor enhancers. Your meat will thank you. Your wallet might thank you, too, after you realize you're not paying for sawdust. Smoking pecan pellets are made from are first time reading, evidently. Smoking pecan pellets are a premium cooking pellets that burn hotter, last longer. That means your pellet smoker will consume less pellets compared to most other pellet brands. More time to relax, less time refilling. It's like a mini vacation. Their pecan shell pellets have a robust flavor that pairs well with a variety of meats, including beef and pork and chicken and fish. Even your weird Aunt Mildred, who only eats boiled chicken, might actually enjoy this. That's right. Get the smoke, burn the shells. It's a lifestyle, really. Promo code for 10% off your next order at smokinpecan.com. That's SMOKIN, smokinpecan.com. Use promo code BBQ Central for 10% off. Who doesn't love a good discount, especially when it comes on delicious barbecue? I do. Again, code BBQ Central at the website smokin, SMOKIN, smokinpecan.com. By the way, one of our friends corrects me saying it's not pecan, it's pecan. Let's ask the guy from the South when he comes back on here in just a moment. Rasheed Philips is in the green room. We'll get to him next. Stand by.
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show. Broadcasting live from the Barbecue Central Show studios in Cleveland, Ohio. You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show. Once again, here's your host, Greg Rempe.
All right, welcome back. This portion of the show being brought to you by Fireboard, makers of the Fireboard 2, Fireboard Pro, Fireboard Spark, Fireboard Beacon, and the wireless Fireboard Pulse. When you use the Fireboard app, you have total access to all devices anywhere in the world. Find out more by visiting fireboard.com or call 816-945-2232. Ted Conrad might actually answer the phone himself. I want to clear something up right away. Drunken Hunky 457 in the chat is obviously a watch guy. I just want you to know, this is a Seiko mod. This is not a Rolex Pepsi, nothing like that. This is a Seiko modification watch. It kind of has that Pepsi feel. 100% not.
Andrew,
This is not a Pepsi, okay? I don't roll like that. I ain't got it like that. I ain't in front. Not going to do that. I'm never that guy. I'm not trying to pass it off. Anyway, my first guest tonight is the owner of Philips Barbeque Co. You have seen him on the TV. You've seen him cooking at various live barbecue events, and you listen to him or watch him or both on his weekly This Week in Barbecue podcast. Racing to the hotline, and welcome back our pal Rasheed Philips to the show. Rasheed, we have a new this or that YouTube poll question of the week that we're asking everybody, including all guests. So we ask you, would you rather face a fork in the road or be forced to pick between three doors? Rasheed, can you reconnect? I don't know why we're having a little sound issue, but Rasheed will reconnect. I'm sure everything will be just fine. Let's have it. Oh, what the fuck? It's not working again? Crazy town, US. Oh.
Are we there?
Yes.
Fine. This is wild. Yeah, I would choose a fork in the road.
Fork in the road. All right. I was fork in the road as well. However, we are deadlocked at the right from the rip here tonight. So 50% like the fork and 50% would rather choose between the three doors. Three doors has a little bit of game show feel to me. I'm not a game show guy necessarily. Fork in the road means you're choosing that direction. You could run right off a fucking cliff. And that's just what you picked, and you got to live with it. So I'm more black and white like that.
Agreed.
48 hours or less from now, Rasheed, Thanksgiving will be here. If you forgot to pull the bird out of the freezer and jam it into the thaw box, and I'm just reminding you now, are we screwed?
Safely, yeah. But if you grew up, like mom, take the freezer out, take the chicken out the freezer, before I get home, you're putting that thing in a stainless steel bowl and running water on it all night. So 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other.
That seems wildly unsafe.
Hey, growing up black, that should be your next segment. There's just things that happen where you get that call and you forget, and you're like, crap, I got to get this thing thawed before she gets home.
Believe me, as somebody who grew up black, I can tell you that is 100% correct. Best alternative to turkey for Thanksgiving is?
Whole chicken.
We're staying in the poultry family. We're not going to go ham or brisket.
No one's got the time for brisket if they can barely nail a turkey. I ain't got much faith in them not knocking down briskets either. At least with a brisket, they can't cause a grease fire when they're trying to deep fry it. So
you deep fry turkey guy?
I do a smoked deep fried turkey. I'm doing a Cajun lemon pepper smoked deep fried turkey this year.
So we're smoking it first and then finishing the hot Earl?
Yeah, indeed.
What? Oh, well, I was just going to say, I was going to ask you as I was coming back. I have a friend who yells at me for saying P-E-C-A-N as pecan. And I view myself as a professional orator. I have been known to give people direction if they are speaking incorrectly because it is the English language. We should learn this.
True.
But, some people are offended by that, whatever. So I was told one time on this show by a number of people from the South, hey, it's not pecan, it's pecan. I said, okay. And I started calling it pecan. And then my friend said, why you say it like that? It's pecan. And now I am in turmoil. I'm vacillating between what's right and wrong. We turn to the expert, Rasheed Philips. What's right?
I say pecan. It's like caramel and caramel. Like what? What are you talking about here?
It's not caramel?
No, it's caramel. Where you putting in all these extra letters? What's happening?
Well, so it's pecan for you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then it has to be pecan. We have northerner and, you're southerner Georgia, but also way more southerner than that. Jamaica
South.
to start,
deep
right?
South.
So,
yeah.
So pecan. So pecan it is. I will say pecan going forward, even on the reads. A month ago, one of my 100% assurity statements, as I'm calling them now, was, do you care about the live fire meetup in Hondo, Texas? And there was a split dais. A lot of people said no. A couple people said yes. I said no. And then the event happened. And then the ensuing social media posts and recaps and all of this started coming forward. And I saw who was there. I knew you were going to be there, but maybe you were the marquee guy. And I'm not saying anybody else was lesser, but like you're the guy that everybody knows that's bringing people in for ticket sales and whatnot, or the demos, whatever the hell's going on out there. It was Rasheed and then also a cavalcade of live fire stars, of course. So I said, maybe I need to rethink all of this. And the more I saw, the more I kept rethinking. And I've changed my answer now. I should have cared a month ago, and I have now changed my answer 30 days later after learning what all entails at a live fire meetup. So somebody who was there, give me the recap on what the event is like, what you do there, and why I should have cared 30 days ago.
Oh man, it's Willy Wonka's chocolate factory for pyros, responsibly, right? I mean, literally, we have a Ferris wheel of Weber kettles, a functioning Ferris wheel of Weber kettles rolling around. TMG Pits brought out a double decker showstopper rig. Dancing party up top, roll smoke down below. Gather grills, the most ginormous fire table I've seen, custom rigs by Big Javi, Al and the crew and Mike and everybody put together such an amazing thing. So if you're into live fire, this is where you're going to come. You're not going to see a lot of traditional smokers. You're not going to see a ton of 1,000 gallons or 250s or fives or verticals or anything like that. You're going to see a lot of just pure flames, a lot of shovels moving coals, a lot of burn barrels going down, a lot of open protein. If you want to really be blown away, you're going to see a 600-pound steer split down the middle and slow cooked all night. That's the good time. You got to hang out at that. That's where it's at.
This is the event where you have big iron things that are bent and meat and fruit and shit's on hooks and
the fire coop.
Is that, I don't want to make it seem like I'm worried about getting sick all the time eating and food safety, but is that a safe way to cook? Is there enough heat being put on the proteins to stave off any of the nasties?
When I do it, yeah.
Can you speak for everybody else there? What kind of an attendance or how many cooks are there?
There are north of 250 pyros that show up. Whoa. And then what was it, I think this year, 7,000 or 8,000 attendees. There's more people that come to the event than there are residents in the town of Hondo.
Wow.
And that flew from Germany, Austria, Australia, Argentina, Buenos Aires, Guatemala, everywhere, all over the globe. And as far as that, that's one of the big things we do take extremely serious. There's usually a lot of jokes, but the food prep and safety, because we're feeding the town, these are people in Al's backyard, right? So we don't want to get anybody sick. There's clean stations, top-notch commissary, probes everywhere. But yeah, definitely a good time to come out and enjoy.
Was this widely publicized as an event you could buy tickets to?
Yeah, it's definitely widely publicized. It's on the news. It's so big that we announced as well that we're having the first ever Open Fire Championship in Memphis in May next year. So there's going to be teams that are submitting to compete on the world's grandest stage for barbecue for the first time in almost half a century. Nothing has been added to Memphis like this before.
And it's an invite.
Yeah, for that, it's 15 teams submit to be invited. 5 made it just off of winning at the competition at the Open Fire. But there's still 15 that can submit and see if they can make it in.
How do you prove your open fire cooking skills to make the cut?
Oh, you've got to show your prowess, showcase your skills the same way you prove it to get into that list originally in Memphis.
Can I videotape myself out back cooking in a burn barrel and hanging meat from hooks and fences and all that shit?
Yeah. You can. The whole submission is going to be going up soon. It's going to be a good time, man. I'm looking forward to being part of it as the ambassador and host again this year.
You're not cooking?
No, I'm going to let everyone else have some fun. No, trust me, I'm going to light something on fire. That goes without saying.
How does who gets the ball rolling with Memphis to even get that entertained? That does seem like quite a departure from them, but it does seem like maybe they're trying to not say get relevant again, because Memphis and May always relevant, but trying to change things up a little bit maybe.
I think Memphis is showing the world stage for barbecue, and everyone loves barbecue, right? But it's not visually appealing anymore. I can't see that brisket cook. I can't see those shoulders. And unless you've got a pitmaster pass, you're not stepping in a Big Mo or Lily or Heath section without security fending you off. But live fire, you can be 20 feet away and watch that show. You can see there's no hiding it. There's no tricks, right? Not saying there is with a rig, but you've got to know what you're doing when the flame is open to all the elements. So it's a nice, it's like conducting a meat orchestra, if you would.
Was this brought to both competitions that week and one chose it, or just brought to Memphis?
That is, that's an interesting question. Politically correct answer, Memphis saw the value in what Al was creating and respected Al enough to take him seriously.
Yeah. All right. Hot take alert.
Oof, yes.
Live fire cooking events like these have taken the place and taken the popularity from competition barbecue and what it did for the industry about 10 years ago.
Oof. I don't think it has yet, but it will. It will. Because once people see this on the stage, definitely. I mean, look at a perfect example. I was part of a little TV show that aired on a little network. And when you compare the challenges from the show I was on and how I went about it to the following seasons, you see a lot more flame and a lot more meats now. And you're even seeing that in all of your other barbecue-based shows. So it's making its way, and it's definitely going to shift things a lot.
Not a fad.
No.
Hot take alert. Rasheed Philips says, wash your chicken?
Yes.
What?
Yes, I do. And everyone gave me crap, and I was waiting for it, right? Everyone's like, oh, you're no chef, blah, blah, blah. I never said I was a chef. But then I played a clip of Bobby Flay answering the question. And I'm like, now what are you going to do?
It was shocking.
He's white, and he's a chef. So you can't even say it's a black thing. What do you want to do now? You know, but yeah, wash your chicken.
I want to know why. Like, how are you washing your chicken? Like, what are you getting out of it?
For me, I think it's a cultural thing. I grew up on a farm. So for us, it was a lot of, just fully purified. These were the chickens I'd see running around. So we'd rub it down with vinegar, rub it down with lemon rind and lime and work that skin. And you're also tenderizing it because of the acidity in the vinegar and the lemon juice, right? So you're already starting to layer and put flavors in there instead of just popping it out of the packet and hitting it with salt and like, yeah, the heat kills everything. But does it taste good though?
I buy the tenderness stuff. I don't.
Yeah.
For the people that are telling me they're purifying it or clean, like, I don't buy it because vinegar, okay, maybe a little bit of killing here and there. I don't know if vinegar kills salmonella all the way or not. If you have it, I do subscribe to the fact that if you're washing it in a sink, it does splatter around. If you're not keeping a house, I'm not saying everybody's dirty, but if you're not cleaning around the sink, you have potential of cross contamination there. If you're going to tell me I'm sticking the chicken in the sink to wash the slime off of it, all right. You're just rinsing the meat. I get really confused, and I want to really take people to task when they start tossing the word wash into it, because I don't think you're washing shit. You're not doing soap. You're not doing bleach. You're not doing anything like that. So, like, what are we doing?
Yeah, for me, like I said, culture basis and add tender. I'll leave it in the vinegar. I'll leave it in the lemon and lime juice so that it eats it away. And people are like, oh, that doesn't do anything. I'm like, tell me you've never had ceviche without telling me you've never had ceviche. And they look at me crazy.
Never had it.
I was like, what do you think ceviche is cooked with? Lemon and lime acid with a splash of, red wine or red wine vinegar or distilled white vinegar. Same
but
thing.
That's fish though, right?
That is fish, but acid still eats. Like if you put a skirt steak in a, Ziploc baggie with lime and lemon juice, you forget it, that acid is going to eat away at it. It's going to cook it down. That's just what happens. So same principle.
Hot take alert.
Yeah.
Rasheed Philips is the hunkiest guy in live fire right now.
That is a lie.
What? That's a lie?
I wish.
Who's hunkier than you?
I wish. I mean, have you seen my guys? They're coming for me, man. Like Chuck Flavor Train is down, 40 pounds. He's
hardly hunky.
running and
No offense
working.
to
There's a lot
Chuck. No offense to Chuck. Hardly hunky. Who else is hunkier than you?
I don't know. It's a long list, and I'm at the end of it.
Modest guy.
Long list, and
modest
I'm
guy.
at the end of it.
All right. Hot take alert. People posting at the gym who aren't health influencers, it's kind of lame.
No, I don't
Right?
subscribe to it.
No?
I don't subscribe to it because I feel like it's a part of even health influencers, right? I know people who aren't chefs that post their kitchen. Doesn't mean they're trying to influence things, and it's I also think it's just it can be an accountability. I think I don't subscribe to it because I'm part of that group. I've got a ton of guys now who are trying to get better, and that's one of the way we hold each other accountable. I'm like, if you did it, don't show me, show us all, and it makes people like, dang, I didn't feel like working out today, and Steph is already out at the gym, or Chuck is already running, or whatever. It's like, dang, all right, let's get it. I'm still there, fellas. I haven't fell behind, so it's public accountability.
So you do seem to post, not a lot, but there are some fitness things in there.
Yeah.
In the Rasheed Philips feed. Have you become more fitness focused, or is it just something that you started to share?
No, it's actually about 5-6 years old. I've been sharing it for a long time. People are just now noticing it. People forget that I used to post every single day when I was losing weight. I was overweight. I was almost 400 pounds.
What?
And yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I lost weight because, for those who don't know, I lost my father because he had 3 heart attacks in 2 days.
Whoa.
And on his 1-year anniversary of his passing, I said, I don't want to go out like that. So I started running, and I ran a mile in like 21 minutes and sucked wind in my driveway and said I'd never do it again. And then I did it every single day for a year, and I lost over 100 pounds. And now I tell my guys, like I told Chuck, I was like, brother, I love you to death, but you got a little girl at home, and I need you to be healthy for her. Like, you trying to walk her down the aisle. There's not a lot of us that are over 60 in this field carrying this weight. Start moving. And I had that conversation with a lot of guys.
I want to ask you about that. This is nowhere I thought we were going to go, but you mentioned it. I every day for this job have difficult conversations with my employees, with my customers, all that stuff, and I relish it.
Yeah.
There are this conversation that you're having. I have wanted to have with people who really mean a lot to me. I don't know how to even start that conversation without them potentially being offended. I don't. Part of me doesn't care because I care about their health. Part of me goes, who are you to even say anything? Like, who cares? Like, what do you care? They're going to hear it. You're not the first one. It's in an. How do you connect?
I speak to them where they're at. I won't say this person's name because I won't put I know they wouldn't want to put their business, but I went to him earlier this year and I said, brother, hey, I know what you're doing. He's like, what do you mean? It's like, I see you doing the big man pull. And he got red. He's like, what? I was like, I'm seeing you doing the big man pull where you're pulling your shirt, or you're trying to cross your arms, or you're trying to stand at an angle, pulling your shirt down because it's pulling up whenever you move. You're trying to hold your stomach in like you're trying to bump people. And I'm like, I was there. I was the big, like, that's why I see what you're doing because I did it. And all I can tell you is just start slow. Like, there's nothing wrong with where you're at now, but you can't be there forever. I said, cut out some sodas, walk, hit the heavy bag, do whatever you can. And he messaged me a couple of weeks later and he's like, man, I really needed that. Like, no one's actually, and when you do it, pull them aside. Like, no one's actually pulled me aside and actually spoke to me like that. And I've done that to numerous guys because if I care about you, I want you to win with me, right? I don't want you going out. I've had guys almost pass out because of their weight. They're not able to withstand. I'm like, hey, perfect example. And Thyron will tell you. That's why I don't mind mentioning Thyron. Thyron will tell you. 2 years ago, last year, Smoke Slam. It was a rough situation. I had to pull him into the walk-in and sit him down and drench him and hydrate him and electric. Like, bro, you are not doing well. And I called him. I was like, I'll get you a workout plan. I'll put you in touch with some people. And now you see him, he's lost a lot of weight. He's still going. So it's a hard conversation to have,
Yeah,
but I think
yeah.
in our industry, just because it's hard doesn't mean we still can't have it. Like, I'd rather say, hey, I at least had that talk with you than I got to come see you with tubes and stuff, or next time you come to an event, you got an oxygen tank wheeled behind you. I don't want that.
Or worse.
Yeah.
Where are you going to be at after Thanksgiving?
After Thanksgiving, I'm heading to Austin. Kareem Elgamesh and I were doing a team ups from KG Barbecue and Philips Barbeque Co. We're calling it Kingston Meets Cairo. Taking over his location Saturday and Sunday, December 6th and 7th. So we're going to infuse our world. So you're going to get some jerk lamb, some smoked oxtail, some jerk chicken, and meld with his amazing Cairo and Egyptian flavors. So I'm really looking forward to that. If you're in the area, come on by. My share of the proceeds, I'm donating everything to feed the hungry Jamaica to help with the relief efforts. You know, because the hospital I was born in is gone.
Oh.
It doesn't exist anymore. I've lost friends. I've lost family over there. So this is my way of trying to help give back and rebuild.
Rasheed, you are the best. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and
Thank you, my friend.
we'll meet back up again soon. Appreciate it tonight.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, brother.
All right, take care. Rasheed Philips right there. Great conversation as always, and some great insight at the end there. It's true. There's 5, 6, 7 guys I want to have that conversation with, but as you know, so Rasheed had some struggle there, as he had mentioned. I don't think I've never struggled with weight. Struggled with where I believe my fitness is, but I've never struggled with my weight. So maybe that's harder coming from me, right? People don't want to hear, yeah, what do you know? You're skinny. I hear it all the time. You know how to cook? I mean, look, do you even eat? I get it. All right, Steve Ray, I think, is in the green room. I don't think his camera's working, but it is Steve. Before we get to him, I'll talk to you quickly about Primo. What do we love about ceramic cookers? We love that they're fuel efficient. We love that you can achieve low and slow temperatures for traditional barbecue meats. We love that you can get rip-roaring hot for high-temperature grilling of steaks and other thin cuts. But what's missing in the everyday lineup of ceramic cookers? The real ability to do true two-zone cooking. Two-zone cooking is very important to both professional and backyard cooks alike, is the best way to manage a fire and cook with confidence. However, getting a two-zone fire in a round ceramic cooker isn't very realistic. Why? Because it's round. And a Primo and the game-changing oval design. The shape gives you the ability to execute that two-zone setup that you desire, also giving you the other ceramic grill benefits as well. And when you break it down, there's more than 60 different ways to cook on it. Here's the bottom line. Best ceramics in the biz, patented technology, true two-zone cooking capability, multiple sizes, only sold through dealers. Find one at primogrill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram. We're back with a theme song contest. Stick around.
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show. Howard Stern, Jim Rome, Dan Patrick, and Greg Rempe. The Mountain Rushmore of talk show entertainment. Now, let's get back to the Barbecue Central Show.
And we thank Rasheed Philips for joining us last segment. Philips Barbeque Co.com. That's Philips BarbequeCo. Philips Barbeque Co.com. Link in the show notes. My next guest tonight, a Barbecue Central Show's guest Hall of Famer. He owns Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply and the historic Steve Ray's Midnight Oil in Ooltewah, Tennessee, if that's how you say it. We welcome in Steve Ray. Steve, hey.
What's up, Greg?
Steve, I hear you. I can't see you.
this thing never works for me for some reason.
Did you use Firefox or a alternative browser like the directions mentioned?
I'm on
Right.
Chrome. You said use Chrome.
You didn't read the email I sent you then.
Yeah, I did.
No, of course you didn't. There's 2 separate sections after that initial paragraph that say connection issues, have alternate backup, blah, blah, blah. That's all right. Nobody ever reads email anyway. We don't need to see you. We just need to hear you because tonight, as Doug would say, Steve has never looked better, of course. It's a little joke from Steve. So we have a challenge tonight where let me turn the reins over to you and go. You can go ahead and do the rollout of this segment.
Well, you had your AI song that guy did, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yep.
So we were doing a bit on talk radio a couple weeks ago, and there was a guy listening, and I had mentioned an AI song, I think, and lo and behold, not a half hour later on my phone, I get the mayor of Altown comes flying in on my phone. I kid you not.
Yep.
And I played it, and it's probably the greatest show opening song I've ever heard.
Wow.
Including this one.
This one, like my show.
No, I think mine's better.
Yes, but so what I was saying, yours is better than mine.
I think so.
Yes.
And I think our listening audience might agree.
All right.
Because just remember, Doug.
Go ahead.
I know I saw Doug in the chat room. I buy his rubs.
Remember Doug.
I saw Joe Martinez in the chat room. I buy his pellets. There's a lot of people I do business with.
Yes.
And I don't you think I should expect support?
So you're not trying to tip the scales in some way, right?
No, but I'm just
If I'm
saying
reading into
that
your statements, I would say maybe you're trying to gain favor with the threat of business being taken away. Certainly,
Well,
I don't have the same option.
You can take it any way you want, but my song will stand. I will also just want to remind everybody that there is a line in my song that says "hero on call," which I think could be some of the greatest lyrics ever written. He's like a hero on call.
Yeah.
A hero. Who has ever called you a hero?
He pumps that gas like a hero on call.
A hero on call.
That is the lyrical line. All right, so let's play. Should we play my song first as a quick reminder, or do you want to play your song first?
Play your song first
My
because
song first. All right.
it'll be easier to compare, I believe.
All right, so this is Get in the Smoke, you might remember. So sit back, relax, enjoy this hair band theme song for the Barbecue Central show. Coming at you live. AI generated Get in the Smoke, WNBC. 9:42 chime time. Steve Ray is next. Right now, it's this song, WNBC.
Cleveland basements to the radio waves. The fire's burning, the passion never fades. Tuesday nights, the flames alive. Central lights gathered, the show survives. He's the voice of barbecue, the Godfather's call. Legends and pit masters, he's interviewed them all. Get in the smoke, let the fire take hold. Raise your lighter, stories told. Barbecue thunder, the spotlights glow. Rockin' the pit on the barbecue show. "17 years and still going strong. White whales landed, he's
All right, we'll end it there. We all know how that song goes. Let me turn to Steve. I mean, there's some really great lines in there too, right?
A few.
A few.
I like
All
From
right.
the Basement in Cleveland, the way it starts. I like that.
Yes. Yes. All right. So now we have, for your consideration and evaluation, Mayor of Owltown, in parentheses, Steve's Midnight Oil. And I have it queued up here. Steve, by the way,
Yes.
would you rather face a fork in the road or be forced to pick between three doors?
Greg, whenever I come to a fork in the road, I take it.
Yes. All right. So now 62% of the YouTube voting public would also prefer the fork in the road. And without further ado, Mayor of Owltown. Oh, country. All right. Coming at you, ladies and gentlemen. 946. 14 minutes to the top of the hour, and now we got Mayor of Owltown, Steve Ray, WNBC.
Well, down in Ottawa, when the sun goes low, there's a glow at the corner where the good folks go. A man with a smile and a pit full of flame. If you're talking about barbecue, you're saying his name. He pumps that gas like a hero on call, smoking up brisket like he's feeding us all. If you're driving through at midnight, better roll down the glass, 'cause Steve Ray's cooking kicks any other place's ass. He's the mayor of Owltown, sitting high on the hill where the tanks fill up and the smokers stay filled. Fill up your truck with that midnight oil, fill up your belly with love and a little hard toil. From grills and smokers to rubs and that shine, Steve Ray's a man, yeah, the one of a kind. Honk your horn if you can't stop him this time, but next time you roll through, you better pull in the line. Got hickory burning and seasoned oak bark, pit rolling slow like a tune after dark. Folks driving miles just to taste that plate, 'cause Steve Ray's barbecue, man, that flavor won't wait. He knows every truck, every rider, every friend, keeps the pumps running steady and the brisket on trend. In Ottawa town where the alcohol's late, there's a king of the smoke, we just call him Steve Ray. Sitting high on the hill where the tanks fill up and the smokers stay filled. Fill up your truck with that midnight oil, fill up your belly with love and a little hard toil. From grills and smokers to rubs and that shine, Steve Ray's a man, yeah, the one of a kind. Honk your horn if you can't stop him this time, but next time you roll through, you better pull in the line. Tailgate nights and that barbecue smoke, stories get told and jokes get broke. He's the heart of the town and the king of the pit, and if you ain't tried it yet, buddy, you ain't lived. Mayor of Owltown, keep the pit fire bright, keep the pumps humming every day and night. Fill up your tank, fill up your soul with that Steve Ray flavor that never gets old. Honk as you pass if you're running by. Coming, better pull in the line.
Very good. That's Steve Ray's the mayor of Owltown. Both songs AI generated. Steve, I have to say, the beat was infectious. The singing, nothing short of a Jason Aldean, if that's a country guy or not. But two things. Country music sucks. And my song, I know I'm biased, but my song pulls deep through chorus after, or through verse after verse of some of the most obscure, some of the most minute portions over a 20-year genesis of a show. Yours is very surface level, very a lot of Steve Ray. I don't even think you really are a barbecue cook necessarily. I don't know. It was very cursory, very shallow in its offerings from a content perspective. I assume you don't feel the same.
Pumping that gas like a hero on call.
I don't even know what that means, Steve.
That is gold.
I don't even think that makes sense. Pumping that gas like a hero on call.
I guarantee you, Doug and Joe and Andrew Barnhart, they're all sitting there tapping their feet to that song,
All right.
swaying back and forth. I saw you getting down jiggy with it.
I'm just trying to help a friend out here. All right, so let's go to the YouTube poll that is running right now, and just say Steve or Greg as far as who you think has the best theme song. And then if you would like to email in if you're watching somewhere else and not here on the show, then you can email in Greg at thebbqcentralshow.com. Voice of barbecue, the Godfather's Call. That's just a line that Doug had throw out there that I thought was also pretty inventive. Yeah. What's selling well in the store right now, Steve, as we really get into the teeth of the holiday season?
Man, brine kits.
Is that a shock? Like, I'm surprised brine kits are a thing, to be honest.
Oh, it's huge down here. It's huge. I've got Malcolm sent me a dozen of his, and I got 2 left. David Bosca's are about sold out. Lane's rubs, they're about gone. I just got a new shipment of Matt Pittman's.
No Susie Bullock brines?
Pardon what?
No Susie Bullock brine kits?
No, I forgot to order them, and I feel terrible.
Wow.
But that will not happen again. I will get some between now and Christmas, because Christmas is another good turkey time too.
Is it?
Yeah, down here. Hams rear their head, but turkey's still a big Christmas thing. We'll need some brats for that. And I can't believe I forgot to order Susie's.
Well, I mean, that's like one of their most popular items, according to Todd last week.
I heard him last week saying that it's all they do are their kids.
Yeah, it's like a
5-week
project.
Kids.
Yeah.
People like those, be able to get something off the shelf and has everything in it that they need.
Yeah, but don't they have it at their home? Salt and water?
No, well, they don't have what Malcolm and Susie put in their kids, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, give me a break. All that other stuff is nonsense.
Well, you're not trying to make a living doing it, though.
I am not. I'm just here to tell you, if you got salt and water, friends, you got a brine, ready to go. Dump a little sugar in there if you want, but if you're a fool to think that flavors are penetrating or anything like that. Just go to AmazingRibs.com and learn the science behind all that and figure out what you got in your home and use that if you want. Hey, you want to spend that money? You go right ahead. God bless. I'm not rich.
I don't judge. We've got a no judgment zone.
That's right. You go ahead and do whatever you want, and if you're going to do it, go to Steve Ray's shop.
We'll even put ketchup on your hot dog.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You could wind up in the 10th circle of hell if you do that. But, that's why they have a 10th circle. How's grill economics these days, Steve?
Grill business is tough.
Yeah?
Yeah. Only thing we're selling right now are pit barrels. People get back to charcoal. They like they're getting back to charcoal. They're tired of flavorless food coming from pellet grills. They want some more flavor. And the pit barrels are doing well. Green Mountains are doing okay. Napoleon kettle grill's doing good. But that's not the big part of our business anymore. It was during the COVID, but when we first kind of started selling them. But now it's mostly pellets. We got a great selection of pellets, and rubs, sauces, and the knives, all the little accessories.
You said you carry Joe's pellets. Those are the smoking pecan pellets.
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
Do you say pecan or pecan?
I say pecan.
Is that the right way?
That's the correct way. And I tell you, have you used them? Did you use them yet? Did he send you any?
I used them when they first came out, like 2 or 3 years ago. They sent me a box. And then, as I said, maybe a week or two ago, I don't think that they didn't get going. I just don't think there was like a real quick momentum build like there are on some of these products, and they were able to hang around, and here they are again. Now they've partnered with the show, which I certainly appreciate. I was a fan of the product back then. I just couldn't find it, and I didn't want to order it online, and now it's available in a bunch of retail stores. You're carrying it, so how is it being received by the consuming public in Owltown?
It's really good. We're going to have to order some more.
You order by the pallet?
We'll get a pallet. I mean, my store's not that big. It's not like Melissa's 15,000 square feet down there in Mississippi. We've got about 3,500 square feet probably. And that's plenty big for what we do. But the pellets, they've got a good, they've got a good flavor, a good aroma.
I think they have a good aroma out of the
pellet.
box, like unburned, just in your hand. They smell really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I'm a fan. People like they're little, the little books. They're about twice as much as a bag of pellets. We sell our pellets $15 a bag, and they're $30 a box. But that doesn't seem. Of course, this time of year, people are less price conscious. They'll buy most anything to set their food apart, because this is Super Bowl food season. They got to be good.
Steve, hope you have a great Thanksgiving coming up and a great holiday season. Visit Steve over at Owl's Nest BBQ, or if you are by his ever famous and historic Midnight Oil in Ottawa, Tennessee, stop by. But stay away from the intersection that he's always posting about where people are getting hit. Is that by your store, Steve?
Yeah, I've got a camera on it.
Lord, that's your camera?
That's my camera.
Oh,
yeah.
my God. Never mind.
I
Don't visit Steve.
I sell those videos to insurance companies.
Jeez, don't visit Steve. You're going to get hit. What is going on over there?
It's not my intersection. But isn't that hilarious?
Wow.
The last one I posted had over 30,000 views. It's incredible. That's why I put my logo on it.
What's the fix?
Well, they got to. You'd have to see it too. They've got to go around to the red light. The red light's behind me, and they won't do it. They try to come in and out that. It's the intersection to go to Starbucks is real close to the off and on ramps of I-75. It's just too close.
Wow. I mean, I've never seen so many accidents. And Steve Ray's
there's
the king
one.
of
There's
capture.
there's at least one a week.
Yeah.
It's a terrible intersection.
Steve, have a great holiday. Appreciate you tonight.
You too, Greg.
All right,
thank you so much.
There's Steve right there. I didn't want to tell him, but it's unanimous in the instant chat. Everybody likes my song better, but of course, what are they going to say? Steve's on the short end of odds there, even though I think he was trying to win favor by threatening business. I can't confirm that. He's like, well, take it however you want. Okay, well, I know business. OwlsNestBBQ.com is Steve's website, by the way. OwlsNestBBQ.com. He does have a large Facebook presence as well. Always cooking up food. Said he will even put ketchup on hot dogs. A lot of barbecue being served over there. And oh, by the way, he's got a single-owned gas and service station. I mean, how many of those are even around anymore across the country? Steve Ray's got the world-famous Midnight Oil in Ottawa, Tennessee, or Ottawa, or Owltown, as the song says. We'll come back and wrap up the first hour. Stick around. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show. Continuing to produce incredibly mediocre content in an exceptionally professional way. You're listening and watching the Barbecue Central Show. Once again, here's your host, Greg Rempe.
Trying to make sure my timing's right. We thank Steve Ray for joining us last segment. My theme song, AI generated, wins, although his is a close second. Again, country music is horrible. And the guy sounded like a Jason Aldean. Dean? D-E-A-N or whatever. Jason, Hicktown? That guy. And then the other song? Whatever those other songs are. OwlsNestBBQSupply.com. We're pointing to the second hour, so stick around. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Helen Paradise from SoCal, and you are listening to the Barbecue Central Show.
Happy to have you aboard here for the really big barbecue show.
We cook because we have to, and we grill because we want to.
Fine, how's it going? Great show. I'm a big fan. So what seems to be the problem here? This man looks like he's dead and he's in the crackle. Charbono! It's all about the Charbono, dude!
Succulent fish. What?
He ate sushi or wiener. Oh, listen, Lavernius, shut your face.
I'm shaking like a dog shit peach seeds.
We have top men working on it right now. Top men.
And just like that, we are into the second hour. It is the Barbecue Central Show. Well, that's not what I wanted to push at all. That's all right. We'll keep going. You have found the Barbecue Central Show. We talk about the most important things in the barbecue and grilling world. The show is live and direct every Tuesday from 9 to 11 p.m. If you've missed the first hour, shame on you. However, you can rest assured you can get this first hour tomorrow on Wednesday. You can get the second hour on Thursday, and we'll talk about Friday here in a second. So to come on this show this evening, the embedded correspondents, Doug Scheiding, John Solberg, Rusty Monson, and a Matt Osmond will be joining the show as they do the fourth Tuesday of every month, where we'll be going over a new list of 100% surety statements. The Barbecue Central Show is live and direct from
Palm City, USA, Cleveland.
And we say good evening to those of you watching tonight through one of the video streaming platforms we offer. You can go to facebook.com/BBQ Central Show, or you can watch on YouTube, which is youtube.com/@BBQ Central Show, where we have a new Would You Rather YouTube poll question of the week, and we're asking everybody, including all guests, would you rather face a fork in the road or be forced to pick between three doors? And currently 64% of you now are saying you would prefer the fork in the road. I'm with the fork on the road. Steve Ray is the fork on the road. And I believe Rasheed Philips was also fork in the road. So currently all guests and hosts unanimously united in our answer on the fork in the road. Coming up on the best moments of the Barbecue Central Show in 10 minutes or less this coming Friday, episode 409, taking you back to March 9th, 2010. And this week, we feature what is going to end up being a multi-week series of, you know it, you love it, barbecue roundtables. First up, what ends up being a technical nightmare, one that I don't actually even recall doing. That's how much it must have been a technical nightmare, because I'm listening to it going, that was a show, but I don't recall having near the amount of technical difficulty that I would have had on that show. Now, granted, over 15 years ago and 8 months, almost 9 months, really. I don't recall that show even for 1 second. Doesn't ring a bell to me. I know I had spoken with Dan Hickson. I don't know if my guests that I had mentioned in that other show or the other guests in that show ever even made it. There was a lot of editing going on in the show that John was trying to fit into this first barbecue roundtable show. But listening back to it, I don't recall even 1 second of it. But I must have, because John queued it up, and there it was. Fan of the show, Tyler, has requested these. John has accommodated him fully, and for many weeks to come, you will be enjoying some version of a barbecue roundtable. We did a number of them over the years. So hope you enjoy those. Hope you enjoy this first one. John did promise me that they all weren't going to be shit shows like this, because quite honestly, all the barbecue roundtables were not all shit shows. But hey, you do something long enough, something's going to blow up in your face, and then you got to adapt. It's up to you and your evaluation on how you think I adapted to whatever you're going to listen to on Friday. So look forward to that. You can subscribe to the show by visiting the BBQ Central Show BBQ.com/subscribe. You can subscribe to the podcast feed of this here show. And when you do that, that means you're automatically subscribed to the Best Moments show that shows up on every Friday. And you have to be subscribed to the show's podcast feed in order to get that best of show every Friday. Or you can go friend me or follow me on YouTube. Give me a follow and a thumbs up and smash that bell. You can get all your podcasts on YouTube now. So not only could you watch the show in auto archive video, if you're like, hey, F that, I just want the audio, that's also available. I think there's a podcast button there on the navigation. I don't pay too much attention to YouTube, but I know it goes there. I know that YouTube is rapidly becoming one of the most popular podcast aggregators out there, to include and beating iTunes and Spotify and whatever the hell else you listen to get your podcast. YouTube is right there. YouTube is a juggernaut. It just so happens that we hate each other. That I'm never going to stop hating YouTube until they start paying me my money that they owe me. How about that? Don't forget, if you want to hear a guest or a show that you think has been lost in the archives, you can email our pal John Solberg and let him know what you would like to hear. And that email address is John, J-O-N, John, J-O-N, John, at thebbqcentralshow.com. And he will do his best to meet your needs. And now that we have some time, I can finally bring this up. Can't we all just agree to drink black coffee? Is that possible? Can we do that? Can we get away from creamer and sugar and weird flavors and all this other stuff? Can we do away with mocha, choca lattes, half-calf, chai, soy, double cream, extra hot, whip, no foam? Do you even feel good saying that? I don't think you do. You want coffee. You're afraid you're not going to like black coffee. The good news is this. I'm going to be able to spell out a very simple process for you to like black coffee. Ready? It goes a little something like this. Kiss your old coffee goodbye. Creamer, sugar, flavored creamer and sugar, all that shit. Brew a pot of black coffee. Pour yourself a cup of black coffee. And then take a tablespoon of sugar, if you're a sugar guy. Put it in the black coffee. Stir it in. Drink that. However many cups you have that day, do it just like that. And then on the second day, black coffee, half the amount of sugar, so half tablespoon in. Drink the coffee like that all day long. I don't know how many cups you drink. I drink coffee all day long. From when I get up until when I go to bed, I take a nice sip of coffee, nice espresso, before I go right to bed. Doesn't bother me. Third day, quarter tablespoon, or maybe now that's a teaspoon. Drink coffee like that. Fourth day, just a little bit. Fifth day, no sugar whatsoever. You have become acclimated to black coffee, believe it or not, in 5 days. You've done it. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, why would I do that? Well, think about it. How many times have you been over at somebody's house and they don't have the creamer you like, or they don't have the sugar that you like, or both the sugar and the creamer you like? So you go without. Well, that's a nightmare. How about all the calories you're saving? How about all the sugar that you're not ingesting over the course of the day, especially if you're like me and you're somebody that drinks a whole bunch of coffee? Added benefit, you're tasting the fucking coffee the way it's supposed to be tasted. It's unadulterated. There's nothing affecting the flavor. You can say, oh, I actually prefer this dark roast, or I prefer it a little bit more medium to dark roast. I like the lighter coffees. I prefer something from Cameroon. I prefer something from Ethiopia. I prefer something from Nicaragua. Whatever. From Chile. Black coffee is the key. By the way, according to all of the health experts that I watch on Instagram, black coffee is 100% healthy for you and is a superfood and is a great health aid and all of this. It couldn't get any better for you. And where it starts to go downhill is when you're putting in all that creamer and nonsense. Don't do that. Take the 5-day plan from your boy. I was taught the 5-day plan back in 2004 by a fellow East Trailer rep at the time who showed me how to drink black coffee. He said, once you get there, you win at life in the coffee game because you're never tied down. You can drink black coffee in Starbucks. You can drink it in Speedway. You can drink it at all the gas stations and all the diners and all the restaurants. Doesn't matter. Room for cream? No. No. No room for cream. Black coffee. So let's agree we all try to drink black coffee. I want to come back next Tuesday and everybody say they're black coffee drinkers. Okay? How about that? The embedded correspondents are kind of filing in. It looks like we have a Rusty, and it looks like we have a Douglas. We have no Matt. We have no John. I did not send out the monthly reminder, but there was a little bit of emailing going around the chain. So we'll see who shows up here. Before we get to the embedded correspondents, why not talk about our pals over at Big Papa Smokers? Yes. This is not the right read. Stand by. Let me go find Amy's email. Give me copy. Give me copy. Here we go. This holiday season, light up the holidays with Big Papa Smokers. From the award-winning barbecue gift bundles to game-changing Green Mountain Grills and Mac pellet cookers and the legendary Big Papa drum smoker, we've got you covered with the perfect gifts to fire up every backyard. And right now, get $10 off your next order of $50 or more when you use the promo code REMPE, R-E-M-P-E, at checkout. Plus, for a limited time, every order comes with a free bottle of Big Papa's Cucaracha Rum, a little heat to spice up your holiday season. So whoop-de-doo and dickory-dock. Visit BigPapaSmokers.com, light up the holidays with bold flavor, legendary gear, and gifts that smoke the competition. Again, at checkout at BigPapaSmokers.com, my last name, R-E-M-P-E, Romeo Echo Mike Papa Echo, and you get $10 off your next order of $50 or more, good every time between now and December 31st. So you have just over a month to partake in the savings. If you have a barbecue lover in your life, you're looking to save $10. Did you know you're going to order $50 or more on something from BigPapaSmokers.com? Use the promo code to save, R-E-M-P-E. It's like S-A-V-E, but spelled R-E-M-P-E. 10% off your next order of $50 or more. Still no John and no Matt. Oh, dear. Well, we'll see what happens. Again, offer valid now until December 31st. We're back with some semblance of the embedded correspondence. Stick around. Be right back.
You're listening to the Barbecue Central Show. Howard Stern, Jim Rome, Dan Patrick, and Greg Rempe. The Mountain Rushmore of talk show entertainment. Now, let's get back to the Barbecue Central Show.
Welcome back. This portion of the show being brought to you by the aforementioned Pit Barrel Cooker. The most unbelievable outdoor cooking device on the planet, currently available in 3 sizes with a host of accessories. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner or a professional, it's a cooker you want to add to the arsenal. Visit pitbarrelcooker.com and tell them the Barbecue Central Show sent you. It is the 4th Tuesday of the month, and that means we have a visit from our pals, the embedded correspondents that look a little something like this. Doug Scheiding to the right of me. And to the right of Doug should be a John Solberg, and he's not there unless I'm mistaken. John, are you there? Not there. And just below me is a Rusty Monson who has all new chords and everything. And we say, hi, Rusty?
Does it work?
Hey, Rusty, it works.
Hey.
Wow, look at you. And below Doug, we have a Matt Osmond. Hello, Matt. No, Matt. All right. Well, I'm not sure what the hell's going on here, so why not do this? John, Matt. Is there any way that they forgot it was the fourth Tuesday? We are
I know
the show right now.
I talked to Matt earlier.
Matt doing it.
Yeah.
But John, no.
I can't imagine John.
Matt said he was coming on.
What are you eating, Rusty?
Barbecue Dorito chips. I forgot to mute myself.
Oh, what do you have? You got a whole new setup. What happened to the old podcast setup?
It's still here. So I was setting it up, and everything worked fine the other day, and now it didn't. So I had to scramble, and I think it worked. So
we're probably going to have to. We'll probably have to sound check next month.
Yes, we will. Yes. Absolutely have to.
All right. Before that, go ahead.
I think we all need to sound check because I actually had problems logging in as well tonight.
Oh, no, you're fine. You sound good. And your cat sounds fine, too.
Sorry.
I'm Sans cat at the moment. That's because there's company upstairs, and the cats are more entertained by normal humans than me. So before we get into the assurity statements, let me ask you the would you rather YouTube poll question of the week. Doug, would you rather face a fork in the road or be forced to pick between three doors?
Fork me.
Fork you. All right. 67% agreeing with Doug. Rusty, fork in the road or choose between three doors?
3 doors.
Three doors. All right. Split, of course. 3 doors. As I told Rasheed in the first hour, 3 doors to me feels like a game show. A fork in the road means we are committing to one direction that could lead us right off the face of the earth. We've made that commitment. We're going to stick to it. And the worst that could happen with the 3 doors is there's a zoink, and we have to go back to our home. And that's all I could see. So, all right, well, we're going to get going here. We're not going to wait for the other ladies here tonight. We have a litany of 100% surety questions. Statements. And we will start with Doug, as we will with every question, so I don't forget. Doug, 100% yes or 100% no. Your turkey is out of the freezer and ready for Thanksgiving.
You're damn straight.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I picked up a fresh turkey.
Fresh turkey. Are you
fresh turkey?
Are you a non-frozen? Do you not believe in frozen turkeys? I think is what I'm trying to say.
No, I'm not that. No, I just like fresh turkeys. But I cooked a frozen turkey for the hospital last week, and it was my best turkey ever. So the fresh turkey is on notice.
All right, Rusty, your turkey is out of the freezer and ready for Thanksgiving.
I am a non-frozen guy myself. I get Mary's, which is never frozen. So.
All right. Well, my turkey definitely out of the freezer at 20 pounds. This thing was in the refrigerator well into last week, so I have not. Also, and then we did get I don't know if we call it fresh. We call it thawed turkey at our Heinen's because it's not frozen, but I don't like the term fresh. According to Meathead, fresh turkey can mean a whole bunch of different things, but it's definitely not frozen, just in case. So I think one is going to go into the Traeger 850 pellet cooker, and the other one is going to be both spatchcocked, and one will be, the 20-pounder will be in the oven. How are you doing yours, Doug?
I am definitely spatchcocking it, yes. Yeah. But I'm going to dry brine it. I'm not a wet brine guy. I am going to dry brine it night before and air dry the skin sort of thing with a little baking soda.
On the Traeger or oven?
Yeah, it's what?
What?
No, my ovens are used to store, our double ovens are used to store all of our cast iron, and I will choose one of my 6 Traegers. Yes.
Oh, all right. Rusty, oven or pit?
That would go to my Yoder. I really like the pellet smokers when it comes to turkeys. I think they're the best.
All right, we'll go back to Doug. That says he's having technical issues. 100% yes or 100% no. Turkey is for the birds. I eat something completely different for Thanksgiving. Doug?
No.
Rusty?
No, absolutely not. Turkey is Thanksgiving, bro.
I do eat turkey, yes. So it's not from the birds. Although, I would be open to not having turkey for Thanksgiving and having something completely different. Just celebrating the holiday itself, sans the part that makes it the holiday. So I want to, every year I'm like, oh, I love turkey. I'm going to cook more turkeys in the upcoming year, and I never do it. And I had a deep conversation with myself and said, why are you just lying all the time about turkey like this? You obviously don't really like it that much. Otherwise, it wouldn't be that much of an effort. It wouldn't be like, oh, another year has gone by and I only ate one turkey last Thanksgiving like I have for 50 years of my life. So I must not like it that much. And if I could get away with it, I would probably look to do something different. Still have everybody over. Still have stuffing, still have mashed potatoes, still have all the great sides, but maybe do away with the turkey. Yes, Doug?
Yes, I think you do away with turkey at Christmas and have something else at
We
Christmas.
don't. We have prime rib at Christmas.
No, there you go.
Do you double up on turkey for Christmas, Doug?
No, absolutely not. Last 2 years, we've done Feast of the Seven Fishes for Christmas, and it's been great.
Rusty, do you double up on turkey for Christmas?
Oh, no, we switch it up for Christmas.
What do you do?
Sure. It's funny, Greg, I got to tell you, we're going to do spaghetti for Christmas Eve, and I think you know why. I thought that was a fucking wonderful idea. Wonderful, because that's what you do.
No, we do that for...
I'm like, that's what Greg does?
We used to do that for the night before Thanksgiving.
Oh, shit. Well, okay. There's a little...
That's fine, though. I mean, at least I'm giving you inspiration a night before a holiday. Just do that. Who cares?
Yeah. Christmas Eve is what it is now for us, and that's thanks partly, I guess, to you. But yeah, thanks. I don't know. For Christmas, I like to do ham and I like to switch it up. Actually, we do different shit every time for Christmas. So I don't know. Just that one's less traditional for me. So.
All right, Doug. 100% yes or 100% no. Jellied cranberries are, in a word, bomb.
They're sick. They're ick.
Wow. All right. Rusty, jellied cranberries, bomb.
Yeah, I was poor, but not that poor. So, no, I'm good.
Well, I'm going to break away from the pack here and say jellied cranberries are bomb. 100%. There's nothing better than sliding out a whole log of cranberry that are gelled with the shape of the can and then cutting them into pucks and sucking them down. I could just eat the whole thing in my hand. I bet I could out-eat Joey Chestnut in jellied cranberries. That's how much I love jellied cranberries. So evidently I was that poor, Rusty. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug? Thanksgiving dinner is too much pressure for the normal person.
For the normal person. No, I would say no.
All right. Rusty, too much pressure.
Yeah, sadly, because it's the best day ever.
Yeah, I agree with Rusty. Yeah. Totally too much pressure. People, okay, Rusty, let me circle back. Are people putting too much pressure on themselves to perform, or do you feel like it is equal amounts of people also judging them?
For the normal person, I think it's like one of the few times they cook all year long. And so they don't know what they're doing and they're fucking it up and they're putting themselves in a bad situation. And that's where it comes from. So they're like, oh shit, I have to cook for Thanksgiving and I don't know what I'm doing. And then they get all stressed out. For the normal person.
You don't think the normal person is cooking?
No, I don't. Have you seen The Normal Person? Have you seen Every Man, the USA? No, I'm not. They're not cooking.
Aren't I Every Man USA? I have a job.
You guys are barbecue people.
Yeah.
You guys are cooks. That's what you're into. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you do. And so the normal person, they are not doing that.
What are they
chicken
doing?
Nuggets with their kids. They're eating chicken nuggets with their kids. Is what they're doing.
No.
Oh yeah. It's a terrible thing out there. Don't go outside, Greg. It's terrible out there. Don't do it.
Yes. Who knew? This is all very shocking to me. Is this shocking to you, Doug?
Yes, it's absolutely shocking. I
Yes.
mean, I when I thought of the answer, I'm like, moms should be able to cook, and it shouldn't be a pressure. It shouldn't be.
Yeah, should be fun. Should be camaraderie, hijinks, some tomfoolery, but definitely no hijinks. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, you will only make turkey for Thanksgiving and not another one until Thanksgiving. Next Thanksgiving.
That is 100% accurate.
Yes. Oh, all right. Well, Rusty, you will only make turkey for Thanksgiving and not another one until next Thanksgiving.
This is different for me because I cook turkey every single day.
Yeah, but
So-
I mean personally.
I cook it for myself personally all the time. Yeah, I do.
Oh,
all
you
the
do?
time.
All right.
I love it. I love turkey.
No.
I
Right.
love
So
it.
no. Right.
Smoked turkey.
I want to say that I want to say no, but yes. Of course. I can look at my past transgressions and know that there's a really good chance I'm not cooking turkey until next November. Go ahead, Doug.
Well, okay, so next November, you said Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I cooked 2 turkeys. I cooked a turkey last week. For the hospital. I do that usually every year. So
Yeah.
to me, it's one and the same. It's within the same week.
Yeah.
You know,
You're not going to cook one in April.
No, or Christmas, or,
Right.
or no,
Or every other
I'm
month.
not.
Right.
Or not even a turkey breast.
That's right. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, Mr. Brisket. Wait a second. How did that one?
Yes, they're going to the American Royal.
I don't even know how that question
I
got
heard
in
about
there. That's crazy.
Yes.
100% yes or 100% no. You can name a grand champion at the American Royal this year, either invitational or open.
No, I should be.
I was going to say that that's too long of a pause. Absolutely not.
Oh,
By the way,
there he is.
I'll answer next. And Rusty, you can name a grand champion either on the Royal or invitational side.
Oh gosh, who's? I know who did the invitational.
Uh-huh.
Gosh dang it, Bushmasters RGC'd it. I don't remember. I know Bushmasters. I think RGC'd, right? And then
do you know who RGC'd the invitation or the invitational?
Oh, that's gonna bug.
No? F him out. The invitational.
Right, that's fine. You don't have to know. All right. So the
No.
answer for Rusty is no. And Matt, you've jumped in right at the right time. You can name a GC at this year's American Royal, either invitational or open side.
Oh yeah, 100%. Wags won the Open, and my boy Paul and Len Rooters and Tutors won the invitation.
That's
Rooters and Tutors. That's right.
I knew
From
that.
Tennessee, Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. By the
Mount
by.
Pleasant, Tennessee. Right. So mayor, that's the town you're mayor of, right, Matt?
Close. Sorry for the disconnect and all that jazz.
Yes.
But yes.
No problem.
Good friends of mine.
Matt, while we have you here, we might as well ask you the would you rather YouTube poll question of the week. Would you rather face a fork in the road or be forced to pick between 3 doors?
Oh, that's a great one. All right. Fork in the road or 3 doors, like just general?
Yes.
I'll go 3 doors. 3 doors all day, baby.
All right. 3 doors.
Yeah,
20.
yeah.
So look, it's swinging wildly the other way. 71% of people are now saying the fork in the road is what they would take versus 3 doors, sitting at 29%. So it was 50% for a long time, and it is now swinging in mine and Doug's favor. Let's go. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, competition barbecue? Who cares?
Wow, that's a toughie. I'm gonna still say no. That I do care. Yes.
What is that? Is that a
Oh,
toughie?
sorry.
stone?
Who cares? Yes. Okay, you care. Rusty, competition barbecue? Who cares?
Everyone should care.
Yes. All right.
What the fuck?
And
What the fuck?
Matt, 100% yes. All right. On him too. Boy, this is tough. I agree with Doug. This is tough. Competition barbecue. Who cares? That's right. I don't care. I don't care about it. I think I gave myself the wrong thing. I think I gave everybody the wrong sound effect for that. I want to care, but I can't care. I just don't care. I don't. I want to. I do. I want to. Nothing holds my interest. Nothing is piquing my interest. Nothing is pulling me back in. Nothing. Go ahead, Matt.
okay. My inquiry to this is
Query.
earlier Barbecue Central show was more heavy. I think you would agree.
Heavier.
Competition. So heavier. Why the disconnect? Like, is it the post Detweiler? Is it the disbursement of sanctioning bodies? Like, what is it that Greg and the show both? What is it that's the disconnect?
One, it seemed my audience cared less about competition barbecue, and two, and perhaps more important, well, not more importantly, I mean, the audience wants what the audience wants. They wanted more backyard. I heard it. I felt it. The numbers proved it. But also, it became just less popular. Wasn't on television anymore. It became very expensive to do. I was hearing a lot from competition people on how unfun it was, how expensive it was, how people were chasing the Joneses, and nobody seemed to want to capitalize on the momentum that they had for any number of years. And it just became stale. And now you're punished if you get outside the box. Creativity is not rewarded. Nothing that's normal that should give you a proper and just reward is rewarded. So it's just not something that garners my interest anymore. And nobody seems to be making a splash anywhere in the competition world enough to reel me back in.
A quick follow-up to that. This bodes maybe a bigger question. Do we think the influence of competition barbecue has significantly less, because the TV presence, the everyday ham and egger, the backyarder, do we think that that's less impactful nowadays than maybe it was 5 years ago?
100%. There's no impact that competition barbecue has anywhere in the world right now. Doug?
Even with the... Go ahead,
Doug.
No, I totally agree.
Totally agree. All right. Rusty?
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, I mean, it's as sad as it sounds. It's true. It's not as popular, and there's not enough people moving. And the people who were big are on to different things. However, I do see a lot of those people coming back, like Darren Worth and Slaps, and all those guys are kind of getting back into the swing. So I hope that continues. But there's not a lot of younger teams coming up, and there's not a lot of new people, inspiring and moving the sport forward at all. And like, I love what you guys talked about earlier, where the live cooking event is going to take over competition. I think that will happen, actually.
Go ahead, Doug.
Yeah, I think the competition barbecues become commoditized, and it's totally due, I think, to the classes, everyone doing classes and everyone cooking the same profiles. It's boring. My most number ones are in Chef's Choice. Why do I like to go to contests? I like to freaking do whatever the hell I want and cook something different every time I go. And so, like, right now, I'm going to, thinking about what I'm going to do for Chef's Choice for San Antonio and Houston. And my wife is doing, new desserts every time she. So it's the newness that brings me to competition barbecue, although I do like to compete, but I like to go for those number ones in chefs and dessert.
I would be more surprised, or it would be more surprising to me, if competition barbecue somehow caught fire and became mega popular again, than I would to see KCBS shrink back to its original, regional size when it was what it was back in the mid 80s when it was founded. I could see that happening more than I can see it jumping back into some wild popularity again as we sit here as 2025 comes to a close. All right. Back at it. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, 100%. Yeah. Since mentioning it last month, you have reconsidered your stance on the open fire meetup in Hondo, Texas.
I said that, yes, I should care about it, and I did, but I was out of town.
All right. Rusty, I don't know if you answered this question or not. Last month I said, do you care about the open fire meetup in Hondo, Texas? Did you care about it?
I mean, I would have. That'd have been hella cool. I want to say one thing, though. Competition barbecue is tied to the price of meat. So
Yes.
It'll only be good if the meat goes down. If it goes up and stays where it is, that's what's hurting it. That's the only thing that's hurting it. If it was affordable again, a lot more people would do it, and we'd see a resurgence. Anyway, but the Hondo, Texas thing sounds hella cool. Yeah, I care about that.
Matt?
No, I changed my stance. I think that percent answer your question. No, I think that it was a big, impactful event, and sorry, I got on late, technical issues, but leading into the Memphis aspect, I think it has absolute validity and legs.
I did change my stance. I think I was one of the guys last month that said they didn't care, and after seeing all the social media and recapping and then talking about it with Rasheed Philips in the first hour, absolutely, I am changing my stance. I should have cared more about it 30 days ago, but I care more about it now, which leads me to this question. Doug, 100% yes or 100% no, the new Open Fire World Championship at Memphis in May in 2026 is a big deal and shows that Memphis in May is not going bankrupt.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Yes.
Rusty.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a good step forward. It shows, yeah, I'm happy for it.
Matt, the Open Fire World Championship at Memphis in May 2026, a big deal and shows that Memphis in May has financial stability.
So, kind of two-part question. Number one, I think yes is a big deal. So I agree with the first part. Second part about stability, yet to be seen. We all maybe in a business venture have thrown good money after bad money, if you will. I'm a little bit sparse to believe that Memphis in May is back in the saddle or financially stable, whatever you want to call it, despite I'm going to be there this year or next year, 2026. We will see.
Matt, I love when you cobble words together that have no sense in your sentence. I mean, you are a magician. I mean, it's unbelievable how you do that.
Actually, was a magician in my earlier year. What did I speak?
I don't even know what the word was, but I was like, wow,
okay.
that's no way you should tie those words together.
Cobble?
But all right. Go ahead, Doug.
Okay, Matt, did you just say you're going to be at Memphis in May instead of Smoke Slam?
I did, sir. And so I'm going to see you if you're there.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves
Breaking
here.
News?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. No. Wait, it's my turn. I got to answer the question.
Okay. Sorry.
I think that the Open Fire Championship at Memphis in May is a big deal, 100%, because they are changing their format maybe for the first time ever and allowing this style of cooking to penetrate their traditional Memphis style of cooking, number one. Number two, as far as showing any type of financial viability, I believe it was our own financial reporter, Doug Scheiding, who did a lot of deep diving into the finances of Memphis in May and showed they had a tremendous amount of money in the coffers. They had a tremendous amount of money in property holdings. There was no potential insolvency for Memphis in May at all. They are doing absolutely well. So I think, is this a big risk for the Open Fire Championship? No, I think it sets them apart from a competing event that same weekend. And if it works out, something that they continue to build in, I don't think it ever becomes something where that side has the opportunity to win the Memphis in May side, but it can certainly be a completely separate ancillary and a crowd gathering type of competition. Maybe People's Choice has a hand in that as well and draws more of a crowd to Memphis in May, get that admission ticket money that they might want, especially since they're not on the river. So that's yet to be seen. I don't think it's it's probably not a huge financial commitment for Memphis in May to free up some space in a huge area to have these people come in, right? Yeah, and I'm sure that's, generated through entry fee and some other things like this. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But I think it's a big deal. It's a big change for Memphis in May, no doubt. 100% yes to 100% no. Doug, Al Fragoni going back to Memphis in May after being at Smoke Slam for its first 2 years shows it's all about the money.
Money? No. I'd say no.
Rusty Al Fragoni going back to Memphis in May after being at Smoke Slam the past 2 years shows it's all about the money.
Here comes the money.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what people do it for.
Matt, it's all about the money.
Here comes the money.
1.3 trillion % yes.
Wow. The biggest yes ever on the show. Holy moly. Look, by the way, no shade. Yeah. Get it. If you can get it, at Smoke Slam, get it. If you can get it at Memphis in May, get it. If somebody's offering you money to go do whatever the hell it is you do, and you're a professional, then take that money. Unless it's going against your ethics or your personal standards or whatever, and it's like a straight cash grab and you're going to not be able to live with that personally, that's a different issue. That aside, if you're good with it, take the money. Look, I've never been anything but a capitalist. So if somebody said, hey, come to Smoke Slam or come to Memphis in May and do 2 days of 8-hour live broadcast and we're going to pay you X amount, I'm there. Go ahead, Matt.
To be fair to the question, Al competed the last year. Memphis in May was on the river, and then moved to Tiger River. It's at now. He was a competitor, so he stayed quote on the river, but was Smoke Slam not as a competitor, vendor, whatever you want to call it, with his live fire experience, which myself being there for the past 2 years was an immaculate presentation of open fire and gathering, and brought people into the barbecue scene nonetheless at Smoke Slam on the river.
Go ahead, Doug.
Okay, yeah. So I'll be a dissenting vote on that. I think he had a big area, and he did fantastic. When I was there was just nobody there, and it was actually sad. So I think from the standpoint of, I was answering the question from the standpoint of, I'm not sure he was getting money from Smoke Slam to be there. Could be wrong, because it just was not well attended and it wasn't well participated. So I think he might be going to Memphis in May, even for no money, to get more notoriety and get on a bigger, larger stage.
Anybody else?
Wait, so does that mean that Memphis in May is a larger stage than Smoke Slam with the $50,000 GC?
Absolutely. No.
Not
that's
bigger
to
than
the
money.
Competitors.
Not money.
To the competitors. Yeah.
Smoke Slam always the
status.
bigger money stage, but if you're looking for cachet or
notoriety,
notoriety, then Memphis in May is still the one you want between the two.
Whoever wins Open Fire first annual championship, quote, becomes a world champion open fire cook because it's sanctioned by Memphis in May, right?
It would be a category, so they would have a quote unquote world championship category win. Yes.
Is it sanctioned by Memphis in May, or is Memphis in May just hosting it?
Great question. Shitty answer. I don't know.
I bet you whoever wins it will proclaim themselves as a champion.
No, of course not. Of course they would not.
Of course.
Oh, hell
hold
yes.
On. Oh, Greg, ask that question.
They're lying to themselves. They're not. I think.
Wait,
I think
you
Memphis,
all?
I think Memphis in May is providing space. And you're not saying that you're the Memphis in May live fire World Up champion. You're not a part of it.
Hold on, and Doug, you, Doug and Rusty may agree with me, and Greg not. If Greg, I'm not to steal the. I feel like several competitors and several contests at a quote world.
Sure.
Who won vegetable at the Royal? Burnt Finger. I think it was Megan Day, right? She's a world champion.
I agree. That's part of the American Royal competition.
And then the argument goes to of what? Of vegetable of the 2025 American Royal.
Yep.
But they claim they're, and I'm not saying Megan's doing this by no means. Competitors claim world championships, but in potato or whatever the ancillary is of said. So they, they're world champion.
But that's part of it.
Yeah,
until
you pay the
I
bucks,
get
you win the
further
money.
clarification, I think we have two separate competitions going on. Like the sausage ancillary or the sausage part
For
of the
Darren
American
Ward.
Royal is part of the American Royal. So is dessert. So is
Which was surprising to
tofu.
me.
So
Gotta
is whatever.
swear.
So that's not separate. That's part of it. This is a separate competition. Chris Lilly isn't going to be going and cooking on the Iron Cross. Heath Riles isn't going to be cooking 600 whole pound steer on the live fire. He's not. So you can't. You're not. That winner is not going to say they're a Memphis and May world champion because they're not. They're not even taking part in Memphis and May.
But why not?
They're having
It's
an open
May.
fire live. It's an open fire. It's a live whatever the fuck it's called. Open fire competition at Memphis in May.
To be clear, so I understand your perspective. If Memphis and May quote sanctions it as a world championship, you're good with.
That's fine.
Noting that.
Yes,
Okay.
that's fine. Yes.
All right.
Right now,
Rusty,
as
what are you
I'm
doing in
reading it,
Yeah,
the
what are you
new
doing in May?
Open Fire World Championship at Memphis in May. Go ahead, Rusty.
Oh no, I was just responding to Matt on mute. That's what I
Yes.
was doing.
All right.
But yeah, they will, and they should. If they win at Memphis in May, they're going to take that because everyone takes those opportunities to call themselves world champion, whether it's legit or not. What the fuck? You're the world champion of fucking vegetables? Get the fuck out. She's just going to say world champion, and they're going to use it. This is how it's going to be.
47th place pork right here. 47th
World
place
champion. Matt Osmond, 47th place. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, after hearing him last week on the show, solo, you have a newfound respect and or like for Todd Bullock.
Oh, absolutely. But I had it before, but even more so. Yes.
Rusty, you like Todd even more.
I've known Todd for a really long time, so none of that was surprising to me.
No?
I've known him for a while. So
All right.
I love him always.
Love him long time?
I would love him long time. Sure,
All
Susie's always getting in the way, though. She's always like cock blocking.
Matt.
Literally.
After hearing him on the show last week, solo, you have a newfound respect and or like for Todd Bullock.
All right. So one, and maybe with you, Greg, 105% yes.
Wow.
Todd came on strong.
Yes, totally.
He was a breath of fresh air to the brand, to the other side, if you will, as I think you were trying to achieve. And I, listening as a viewer, or excuse me, listener, I appreciated it a lot, actually. So yes, 105% yes.
100% yes or 100% no. Doug. Stephen Reichlin writing his.
Whoa.
I said,
wait.
yes, it's yes for me.
Lord Gregory, what was your
I'm
answer?
sorry.
I thought I gave that in the first hour with my fan feedback. Yeah, it was a yes for me. Yes. 100% yes or 100% no, Doug. Stephen Reichlin writing his memoirs and also writing a retrospective of his time in the live fire means these are the last two books you will ever see from him on the live fire subject.
As much as he intimated, literally, that he's going to sail away, the answer is no. He can't keep his finger out of writing a book. No way.
Rusty, Stephen Reichlin, these next two books will indeed be his last two books.
The fuck does that mean, Doug? Intimated? What the hell?
Intimated.
He intimated, literally, that he was going to sail
Rusty's
away on
never
his
heard that word.
40-foot yacht.
He doesn't know what that means.
God.
I think Matt passed out when you said intimated.
Okay, he punched us in the face and said it.
Don't use that ever again. All right. No, because that's what you've done for so damn long. Why are you? You wouldn't stop. It just itch. It just
Matt,
itch him.
These are the last two books we're going to see from Stephen Reichlin.
As he was discussing with you, as if I'm not mistaken, numerous of his books were written on his sailboat in Biscayne Bay in the harbor of as a Floridian. Yeah. Steven's going to sail out into the sunset on the high note and write his way into dollars, baby.
Matt.
Do it. Hey, all the
Matt, are you loaded? What?
Bro, I have 4 turkeys to cook after this. Absolutely not. After that,
okay.
Yeah.
He's
All right.
high on life.
All right.
High on life.
All right. Boy, 100% yes. I believe these are the last 2 books we'll ever see from Stephen Reichland. I believe his intimation was true, and I don't want to agree with Matt, but I mean, he's got a 38-foot sailboat that evidently he is captain for some long time, and he might be writing, but it's nothing we're going to see in the written word anymore going forward. These are the last 2 we will ever see. Go ahead, Doug.
No, it's what he's telling his wife, and he's believing it. And then all of a sudden, he's going to wear her down, and he's going to write that last book.
She's going to wear
As a
him
married
out.
man.
Yes.
No, he's going to wear her down. Okay, honey, go ahead and write another 2 books after that, too.
All right. Back to Doug. 100% yes or 100% no. You have heard of the Sear Grills grill.
Yes.
Yes. Rusty, you've heard of Sear Grills.
No, I have not.
Matt, Sear Grills?
It's by this guy. Yes, I absolutely have heard about it.
Yeah.
Want to purchase it? Have not.
All right.
Yeah.
100% yes or 100% no. Doug? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Rusty. Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I've
just
talked
flipping
about
off Matt.
Yes. Oh,
I'm just
sorry.
flipping Matt off.
I thought you were pointing up to
He's
me.
not pointing.
Sorry.
He's pointing. He's pointing.
He's telling Matt he's number 1. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, AI grilling, while cool to talk about, will never really catch on in the industry.
I don't think so. No.
Rusty, AI grilling, while cool to talk about, will really never catch on in the industry.
AI is taking over the whole goddamn world. Did you hear those fucking songs you guys played before?
Oh, I
it's
did.
over, man. It's fucking over. Game over, man.
The game is over.
Game over.
Matt, AI grilling, while cool to talk about, won't catch on.
AI grilling has less chance of you getting rid of 2 cats. So absolutely not. It has 0 chance in the industry.
All right. Oh, wait. Sorry. It will never really catch on. Boy, I would love to say... I'm going to say yes. It's never really going to catch on. And I'm not going to get rid of 2 cats. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, you would spend $4,000 on a frying pan.
Made of?
Silver.
No.
Rusty,
No.
$4,000 on a frying pan.
Man, that's just something I would do. Hell yeah.
Yes. All right. Thought it was going to be unanimous no. Matt, wow. Matt, 4,000 on a frying pan.
I can't. No. Not even a chance. No.
I mean, it can't be no fast enough for me. $4,000 on a frying pan. Holy shit. Rusty, why?
I don't know. It's got to have it's got to be one of those Thomas Keller ones, with the thick bottom with the copper and shit in it, and it'd be just great. I don't know why they get me with that shit.
What if it made great pancakes?
It better make great everything.
What the fuck? Pancakes?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's an
What if I
inside.
sold it to you for 2?
It's an inside reference.
No, it'd be great. I think I would love it. I love expensive shit.
100% yes or 100% no. Doug, Chris Young is making the best cooking content on YouTube and has been for quite some time.
I love me some Chris, but no.
Rusty, Chris Young is dominating.
I'll get back to you. I'm gonna follow him right now. Who's this Chris? What?
Oh,
Gotcha.
right.
I'll be back.
God.
Matt, Chris Young is making the best cooking content on YouTube and has been for quite some time.
Okay. These are 100% or
yes or no.
oh,
I mean, you're not going to die over the answer.
no, I know, but like, is there ever a 50 fucking 150?
No.
Like,
no.
Okay, fine. Yes.
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 Good news.
Yes.
Good news for Matt. He's 100% right. Chris Young is making the best YouTube cooking content out there, and it has been for at least a year and a half or two. What he's doing, how he is doing it, the quality of the production, the education that he is giving it. I mean, I think he filmed a knockoff of a movie or a TV show in a desert, in a camper, trying to prove a point or something like that. I mean, nobody else is doing anything like this. Oh, by the way, he knows what he's talking about. He's putting science behind it. It is unreal what he's doing. Unrivaled in the cooking industry in YouTube right now. Go ahead, Matt.
To support your definitive answer, did Rusty do it last year? I know, Doug, you and I did it. The frozen oven turkey.
Yes.
Not right. So
Turned
this
out
is Chris Young.
spectacularly bad.
Yes, but you didn't follow the steps. That
There was some traverse with Doug
Yes.
and the pellet cooker and
Yep,
the oven.
yep.
Rusty, did you do the frozen turkey oven thing from
sir.
Chris last year?
Sir, I did not.
No, did
Okay.
not.
I don't know if
I do know who
John
he is
did it
now.
Or not.
Yeah. That's right. The
Okay,
combustion
well,
egg.
welcome to the crowd. I will say this about Chris. Absolutely, unequivocally love A, the content, B, the production, and C, the perplexity, because I don't think any one of us would watch his post and be like,
complexity?
Yeah, is it cum?
Complexity.
Cum?
He was good. He was good.
He said
I'm with you.
perplexity, but okay.
Oh, I thought he said complexity.
You're perplexed.
Two different things, but okay, go ahead.
Anyway, his content is immaculate. I would say only second to, hear me out.
All right.
One, Mr. On the edge.
Matt, hurry up
Another
before
pint,
I lose
please.
patience.
No,
Another pint,
We are
please.
not on the edge.
Another pint, please. And his filmography and what all that. That being the case, the knowledge, the intellectual of his actual cooking science, bar none. Bar none. Stands alone. Chris
Here we
wins
go.
it. Chris wins it.
100% yes or 100% no. Doug, ThermoWorks is out of control with their email and text promos, and seems like they're hurting as a company.
Yes and no.
No, it's yes
There
or
was
no.
two questions. There's two questions
All right.
there.
Yes and no. All right, Rusty. ThermoWorks out of control with their email and text promos. Yes or no?
I mean, no. It's
No?
all right. It's all right.
They are hurting as a company. Yes or no?
No, because all of the thermopens I buy, because of my stupid ass staff, is keeping them in business.
Oh, great. Matt, ThermoWorks is out of
Yes.
control. They are hurting as a company.
yes. Like I have a issue scrolling past, sideswiping, and not. They're way out of control.
And do you think they're hurting as a company?
Should I believe anything else? If they're on a fire sale,
Okay, so that's a yes.
that's a absolute yes.
All right. I don't know anything about emails and text promos, so I'm going to say no. They're definitely not hurting as a company. Trust me, I've been to that guy's
subscribe.
house. They are totally not hurting as a company. 100% yes
subscribe.
or 100% no. Pecan wood is better than hickory wood for smoking. Doug?
Abso-freaking 1.4 trillion
Wow.
to the yes on that.
To the yes. Rusty, pecan wood better than hickory wood for smoking.
No, absolutely not.
Matt, pecan wood is better than hickory wood for smoking.
Heard those pecan pellets are pretty good. So I'm going to say 100% yes.
Yes. Right. I've never gotten my hands on real pecan wood. The pecan pellets are great. But I have used hickory wood in my offset. I just I'm not ordering pecan wood to be shipped to me. That's ridiculous. I know a lot of barbecue guys that ship wood to themselves. I use what's around me. So that's apple and hickory and maple, pretty much. Cherry, a lot of cherry, but no pecan. So I can't talk on that specifically, but I do know the pellets are good. Go ahead, Matt, quickly.
Just to be clear, pecan is a variety of hickory, in case those who don't know.
All right. Good to know. 100% yes to 100% no. Doug, Greg is better in the Ohio Peterbilt reels than on his own show reels.
Oh, my God, yes. Unbelievable.
Rusty, I'm better at Ohio Peterbilt reels, yes. Matt?
Yeah, I watched a couple of those, though. Pretty funny. Matt, go to sleep. Go to bed.
Yeah, 100%. Like, what did I say? 1 trillion? Yes, 100%.
I said 1.4.
Yes.
All right.
I beat your 1.3 and I went 1.4.
I agree, by the way.
Fair
I'm
enough.
better at that because I'm engaged there. I'm not engaged in my own. I'm just not engaged in my own. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, Greg really would kill one of the cats that shut off a live feed.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
The way you looked at that cat last week
was dangerous.
Not with affection.
It was on the computer.
It was not with affection.
Rusty, would I kill a cat if they killed the live feed?
Either you're a pimp or you're not, and you are not a pimp. So you would not.
No. Matt, would I kill the cat?
Twice. 100% twice.
Yes. The answer is 100% no. Would not kill any cats shooting off a live feed. As Rusty said,
like
I'm no
Reichland,
pimp. I am no pimp.
No, like Reichland, that's what you're telling your wife.
That's right. 100% yes or 100% no. Doug, you know who Brad Paisley is?
Yes.
Yes. Rusty, you know who Brad Paisley is?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Matt, you know who Brad Paisley is?
He works out at a friend of mine's gym.
All right. Yes works as well. And, of course, I do. Just wondering where that is. The boys of Baseball and Barbecue just had Brad Paisley on their podcast. Big get. And we finalize with this one this evening, 100% yes or 100% no, proving that my hypocrisy knows no bounds. I have used the Hardcore Carnivore Everyday Carry Steak Knife in the past 30 days. Doug, yes or no?
You damn straight.
Rusty, yes
Lord
or no?
Gregory.
No, you did not. I'm going to change it because I know we got a yes. I'm going to say no.
Matt, yes or no?
Big pressure. Yes, you have.
Yes, all right. And the answer tonight aligns with Rusty. Boy, did I mean to. I totally fucking forgot. I totally forgot. It was my fault.
Did you lose it again?
It was my fault. No,
Did you lose it?
I have it.
It was your fault last month.
I know, but there was a lot. It was a way better chance last month. This month was just everything was off. There was a lot of things happening.
Doug,
I don't want to get into it. But
Doug, we're putting into play Rogue 3.
I would.
I gotcha.
I would request that next month everybody votes yes. John's not here, so he'll be the wild card next month. But I'm going to say I promise to you guys I'm going to use it, and I will then have supporting documentation to show you when I say next month, yes, I have, as we get ready to close the year out. So we have
like
time for promotion, like video. Yes, that's right. I will have somebody shoot video while I do it, so then I will show it and prove to you that I did. So make sure, let's pinky swear all right now. We will all say yes. I will say yes. I will have done it. I will back it up. Rusty, believe in me. Please believe in me. Doug is the John is the wild card on this one. Doug, let's go to you for promotion before we close up tonight.
Okay. Think my 3 rubs would be a great Christmas gift. So I'm just self-promoting myself.
Indeed.
And I'm going to be on the Baseball and Barbecue podcast quite a few times over the next couple of months. So,
all right, Rusty, what are we promoting tonight?
Well, we just won best ribs 3 years in a row for Utah.
right.
Come stop by Salt City Barbecue in
Good for
Salt
you.
Lake City when you're in town.
Matt, what are we promoting tonight?
Quick things. Number one, first and foremost, this Friday coming up, best 10 minutes of the Barbecue Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Check it out. Email JON at the BBQ Central Show if you have a podcast show that you want to hear that's been lost in the archives. John does a fantastic job of researching that, getting it to, and he'll post it for you. That being said, selfishly for me, big shout out to all those, the 21 birds, 18 turkey breasts, 2 briskets, and 19 hams that I have. I've had a fantastic Thanksgiving as far as inventory and orders. Thank you for ordering from Blinky's Offset Barbecue. We will be seasonal moving throughout, but nonetheless, we'll be right here every 4th Tuesday on the Barbecue Central Show.
Guys, appreciate you joining me here this evening. I want to wish every one of you happy Thanksgiving, and I look forward to reconvening for our last embedded correspondent of 2025 here in December. Until then, guys, and Doug's cat, have a great evening, and thanks again for coming on as always. There they are, the embedded correspondents right there. John missed this evening. I'm not sure. I hope he's all right, but we had Doug from Texas, our longest running embedded. And Rusty was there from the great city of Utah, and Matt from Tennessee also there as well. I got a lot of thoughts on this evening, embedded correspondent. A lot of thoughts. We will sum those up in the open of the show next week. A lot of weird things going on. Weird things. Yeah. Before we go tonight, a little piece of business with our pals over at McAllis Cigars. Step into the world of McAllis Cigars, where each blend is a chapter of a grand tale of craftsmanship and passion. Their portfolio is a symphony of flavors, each note carefully composed to create an unforgettable Nicaraguan smoking experience. For instance, the color series: McAuliffe Black, McAuliffe Blue, McAuliffe Red, McAuliffe Purple, McAuliffe Green. Oh, can you believe it? I think be on the lookout for McAuliffe White here shortly as well. Find a retailer near you by visiting the website, McAuliffecigars.com. That's MICALLEF cigars.com. Again, use the locator to find a retailer near you. And then try the color series if you like. Black's my favorite. Green is right there. Red is right there as well. And then maybe a purple or a blue after that. So good. But all the other lines are great. So don't miss out. McAuliffecigars.com. We're back to wrap the show right after this. Stick around. Be right back.
Let's get back to a guy who has more experience giving you his opinion than he actually has cooking. Once again, here's your host, Greg Rempe.
All right, welcome back. We thank the embedded correspondents. Doug Scheiding from Texas, Rusty Monson, Utah, Matt Osmond, Tennessee. The dude is loaded. Drunk and honky. Dang, I'm drunk and can recognize a drunk. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, that seemed a little off tonight, boy. A lot of slurred words. A lot of Matt has never been like that before out of Matt. I mean, that was weird. So maybe he's getting Thanksgiving celebrated a little early. I don't know, but a lot of weird going on in the embedded correspondence tonight. As we are on the way out, we will finalize the poll here. 74% of you now are saying you would rather choose a fork in the road than pick between 3 doors for the Would You Rather. We'll have a new Would You Rather next week as we get ready to push into December. First Tuesday in December next week. Can you believe it? I believe it's literally the first, too. So that means 1, 8, 15, 22. All right, we're good. We're good. Unless my math is off. Then, everything's off. But we'll play with it like that. All the way back in the first hour, we had a Rasheed Philips that was great. Then we had a Steve Ray theme song competition generated by AI. I won, no surprise. Second hour embedded correspondent sans John Solberg, and we hope he's okay. Big show planned for you next week. Sam the Cooking Guy, Malcolm Reed, and a number of other folks will be in as well. So, hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Number one, hope you're safe. Remember, tomorrow night, a lot of people like to get together on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So if you're going to be out and about, drivers, limos, taxis, Ubers, Lyfts, all that, be responsible, be safe. If you need a ride in the general Willoughby area, give me a shout. We got your hookup. So, September 11th, 2001, I will never forget, until next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. This is your program host and proud U.S. American Greg Rempe saying, Shalom! Shalom!
What's up? This is JM, host of the Celebrity Grill podcast on iTunes, and you're listening to the Barbecue Central Radio Network. All barbecue and grilling, all the time.